Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boo. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Edward Cabrera. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1-0.
One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ball. Down. Try to get up there and try to get him to go chase the ball.
And that one in the air center field. Hill under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Fall off foul.
Lower ones, you gotta not chase those ones.
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz on to first, and a quick out, number 1. And let's take a look at the lineup. It's Siggy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
So digging in, Derek Hill. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Gets to it with a slide to first. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fraley sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Cabrera back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Cabrera, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
TJ Friedel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Connor Norby. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. And now, Griffin Conant. He was hitless at 4 at-bats yesterday. And that one popped in the air, left field. Fraley makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. That one hit to right. Konai on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away. Reese Hines will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check swing, and that's a ball. Top of the third, no score. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time. Here's Jose Trevino.
The catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Reds down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez. Ramirez, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 1-0.
He just sparked this home crowd a big way. What a swing. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So up next, Otto Lopez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hines pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. McLean fires over to first. Third out, that ends the frame. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jake Fraley.
With this beautiful streak of pitching going on.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Strikes it out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs. In there at the knees for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Hill. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. The other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Fortes now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Friedel makes a nice running catch.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 low.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not,
oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
The right fielder, number 18.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Conant, flying to left his first time. Headed towards the corner. Reach and try, but can't bring it in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So they're all loaded up. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Golden opportunity right here. That's ripped into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. And the Marlins leave all 3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Cabrera back to work. Now a slow roller to second. Lopez whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stevenson batting with 1 down. Takes the strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And he pumps in a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds 0.
Gave up no hitter.
Back here in Miami, here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Popped up. McLean sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's 1 away. And up next for Miami, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. So, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
One of the things I got to learn in this game is stop chasing pitches.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play.
Everything like that, but I got to stop chasing pitches.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next,
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Has grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And another ball.
3 balls.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that is out of play. Myers leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The center fielder, number 3.
First and second, one out. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill, 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it drops in. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Lodolo departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. New pitcher now, Scott Barlow.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Ball one. Fortes in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, left side. On the second to get one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One.
I didn't get there.
Top of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Let's see.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Anthony Ben.
Dude. Why don't we do that? We're like the warm.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Here comes the throw, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And here is Reese Hines. And ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Konai on his way over. And there's 2 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. They trail here, 1-0.
That's crazy.
Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Connor Norton. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen.
How come I can't put anybody in the bullpen?
And Taylor Rogers.
Oh. So Martinez and
Preparing to come on if needed. Santillan also throwing. And another ball. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Up the middle, McLean tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hines on the move towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
How's he getting tired already? Like he just got put in the game.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
Calvin Fauché on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's too low. And a count even 1-1. In the air, right side, Konai. They got it for out number 2. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
the batter, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And downstairs, trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 64.
And now, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The 0-1. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pitches like that, gotta take advantage of those because
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
that could get you a lot of people slow baby pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, I'll say it's kind of a baffling at bat right there. Not one he's going to feel good about at all. Just way too aggressive with the first 3 pitches, none of which were actually strikes. Then he gets caught looking on the 4th one that was in the zone. If you're going to go up there hacking, you have to be prepared to battle the entire at bat.
And it's fouled away. Lopez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air, out to left. Fraley makes the play, and that'll do it. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds nothing. We're at the top of the 8th, so now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Fauché back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That's outside, and that's ball 1. That's down and in. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Edwards sends it across to first. Play is made, 2 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fouled off. He was late. Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence.
1 ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Fortes collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Moll.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Stevenson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Pulls it into the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Diaz also getting ready. Center field. Friedel settles under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer.
Steer.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground.
Come on, shoot it.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay up to the double play right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Hit the ball.
And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just...
See which one's better. 73. 71.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Calvin Fauché is done. Now it's going to be Jose Trevino. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. He's out. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Jake Fraley. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.